The answer lies in the heart of battle.
King of Iron Fist Tournament.
Mugen TV versus Corner.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Hey guys, it's MugenLord here, and I'm back again with another video. And today I want to talk about a game that I wasn't expecting to really look forward to, and that's Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. Now, this game has been on my radar ever since they announced it about a month or two ago, and I just wanted to wait and see where this game was going to go as far as direction and gameplay is concerned. Now, when they first announced this game, I was a little underwhelmed when I found out that it was pretty much the mobile version, and they were just upscaling the graphics and the textures and bringing it over to the consoles. So I was a little underwhelmed by that, but then I was like, you know what, let's give it a try, let's give it a chance, and and wait and see how it's going to look, or how it's going to play, how it's going to feel as far as gameplay is concerned. And then once they revealed the first gameplay trailer, I was like, you know what, this is pretty interesting. And then after finding out there's going to be 3 versus 3, it's going to have some tag mechanics to it and everything, I was like, okay, I don't know, I may have to give this a try. And then once I found out that Clockwork and a couple FGC members like Justin Wong and a few others were pretty much helping with the development of this game, I said, okay, Power Rangers Battle for the Grid is definitely in the right hands. It's definitely, and it looks like that the creators behind this definitely wanted to, I guess you could say, take it much more serious, and I guess they wanted to embrace the FGC, and I think that's a good thing. I've always been a fan of the Power Rangers series ever since I was a kid, and I always wished for, I guess you could say, a good Power Ranger game, especially a fighting game. And a lot of companies take different licenses and make action adventures, make role-playing games and fighting games. And I think Power Rangers is the perfect fit for a fighting game, because there's various different Power Rangers from different generations, and it's different villains from different generations, and there's so much you can do, and there's so much potential. And I always wanted something like this. And just like how Arc System to Dragon Ball Fighters, to the Dragon Ball franchise, and made Dragon Ball Fighters and made it competitive, now it looks like they're doing something different with Power Rangers. And I would love to see a competitive Power Rangers that we could someday see at EVO or any competitive circuit. I think that would be pretty cool. That'd be pretty awesome to see that. So we're going to look at the trailer, because I definitely want to look over the trailer, and then we just have a discussion about it. So let's go check it out. I'm really looking forward to this, man. You don't understand the nostalgia every time I see the Power Rangers. Tommy, Jason. You got the Magic Defender. The combos look sick on this game, man. Definitely want to see more villains too. Got that Marvel vs. Capcom inspiration. Definitely. My boy Godar. Lord Draken from the comics. Look at that. That's going to, oh my god. You definitely see that Marvel vs. Capcom inspiration. That's a good thing. Awesome. Not too familiar with that version of the Black Ranger is. There we go, the female Rangers. Got Cat Rangers there. I like Cat. Cat looks pretty dope. Nice. Awesome. Got Megazord Ultras. Awesome, man. That's awesome. And this is the thing. At first, when they first announced this game, and they had no screenshots or anything, just announced that they're going to have a fighting game, I automatically thought, like, oh man, this is going to be amazing. I can't wait to see how the game is going to feel, how it's going to play, how it's going to look. We finally got a console fighting game of Power Rangers. And then, like I said before, once they actually showed and revealed that this is pretty much the mobile game, brought over and upscaled and everything over to the console version, up into the consoles and the PC. So I was a little underwhelmed by it at first, but like I said, after I've seen the gameplay, I'm super excited for it. Now, the thing is, to me, in my opinion, and you know, I really believe that they really want to test the water. They really want to test the water and see what they can do with this Power Rangers fighting game, Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. And I really believe, surprisingly, it's also $20 as well. If you guys don't know how much it costs, it's $20, which is pretty cool. And it makes sense. It's logical or whatever, since it is pretty much a mobile game bought over, so it does make sense. But I think, to me, in my opinion, I really think they wanted to test the waters with what they have, which I think is smart. Instead of them trying to take a big risk by making a big production, you know, for a Power Rangers fighting game, I guess they wanted to start with the resources that they have, and instead go to the FGC, grab some members from the FGC, bring them on board to help them shape up the game and see how the FGC receives it. And plus, like I said, it's Power Rangers. It's a big licensed, you know, property, so it's going to grab everybody. People who like casual people who love the Power Ranger fans, then the casual people who knows other Power Rangers but not fans of it, and then it's a fighting game with some fighting game mechanics and depth they can pull in the FGC. So it has this Dragon Ball type of situation here with Archers did with the Dragon Ball license. So I'm thinking, and I'm guessing, and I'm predicting, and my theory is they're going to test the waters with this, and if the game does pretty well, and I believe by the time the next generation consoles pull through, we will probably definitely get that next gen Power Rangers fighting game. So I really believe that if this game does well and everybody embraces it and the FGC loves it, and then the casual audience and the Power Ranger fans come in and support this game, I think we'll get a bigger budget. If they do a big production, they get the actual actors, or like from the Power Rangers series, and get Jason David Frank, Austin St. John, and get all of them, and to do the voices to their characters. And I just think it's long overdue, and I think those guys deserve that, and I think that would be pretty awesome. But like I said before about the gameplay, man, it looks cool, man. It looks amazing. It looks like very Marvel vs. Capcom inspired. I also noticed that it doesn't have the high jump mechanic like the Marvel vs. Capcom, and also, like I said before, the tag mechanics, the assist mechanics looks pretty awesome, and I'm very curious to see how the Megazord mechanics work. Do all the Power Rangers, will all the Power Rangers have Megazords, or will it just be specific Power Rangers that's going to have Megazord supers? That's pretty interesting. Now, as far as villains concerned, we have Lord Dragon that I'm familiar with because of the comic books, and I see Godar. Now, I definitely would like to see Rita or Lord Zed or maybe Scorpina. Now, as far as Power Rangers, as far as my knowledge is concerned, I watched from Power Rangers, I guess you could say from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers up into Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. I watched all the way up until that point, and then I came in at Dino Thunder, so I'm not really too familiar with the rest of the Power Rangers cast, or the rest of the Power Rangers generations as far as their villains are concerned and other characters. But Kat does look awesome. Now, I don't know which Power Ranger that Kat it came from, but she has that Wolverine or X-23 type of feel to her just by looking at her gameplay and everything, and she looked like combo crazy, like combo potential right there. So I'm looking forward, you know, to actually playing Kat. Kat looks really dope. And I also want to main Jason as well. Jason has always been my favorite Power Rangers. He's the best Red Ranger, hands down. I don't care what any of you guys say. You can say no, not Jason. No, Jason was the best Power Ranger. Austin St. John, if you run across this video, dude, like, use my childhood hero. Like, I'm definitely maining your character. I'm going to be the Red Ranger in this game. Best believe that. Now, another thing that I find interesting, which I like about this to make the Power Rangers feel much more unique from one another, they actually gave their weapons to the characters. Because, you know, most of the time you hardly ever see the Power Rangers use their weapons at all times. It's always for like certain situations or special conditions where they use their weapons. But it looks like in this game, all of them won't be just using their fists. A lot of them, a good majority of them have their weapons in their hands. Like the Red Ranger has his saber. Lord Dragon has Saba and the Dragon Dagger, and Tommy, the Green Ranger, also has his Dragon Dagger as well. So I think that's pretty interesting. And then the Yellow Ranger from the Pirate, I can't remember the name of the Power Ranger series with the Pirates, but she has her gun, and she has the dagger as well. So I think that's pretty interesting to give each and every last Power Rangers their own uniqueness. So I'm definitely I'm definitely hyped. I just need more villains. I need more villains to be in this game. Now, another thing that I'm super curious about before I close this video out, I remember that this game also had, on the mobile version, they also had a special where they had where Ryu was a Power Ranger. They had pretty much Power Rangers versus Street Fighters as, I guess you say, downloadable content for the mobile devices. So I wonder later on in the future, will Capcom jump on board with this and do like a Street Fighter crossover with Power Rangers, or add the Ryu Power Rangers, Sentai or Power Rangers into this? Oh man, it's just the potential, just awesome, man. It's just great. And the fact that Hasbro owns the Power Ranger license, it looks like that Hasbro is also serious about this as well. They really want to, they see the potential on Power Rangers, and they really want to push forward with movies and comics and everything. So this is the right direction for Power Rangers right now. If this does well, I can almost guarantee, almost bet, that we'll get a higher production Power Rangers fighting game in the future. So that pretty much wraps everything up for this video. I definitely want to hear your thoughts. Are you looking forward to playing Power Rangers Battle for the Grid? And which Ranger or which team will you put together in this game? And what potential characters, as far as DLC is concerned, what potential Power Ranger characters or villains would you like to see in this game as well? And as far as the future is concerned, can you see this doing well? And can you see this see a bigger production sequel of Power Rangers Battle for the Grid in the near future for like next gen consoles? Definitely want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. But that wraps everything up. This is MugenLord signing off. See you Game Fiends later. Peace out. It looks like you reached the end of the video. Well, while you're at it, check out some of my other discussion videos by clicking on the annotations below. And don't forget to follow me on other social media platforms to stay up to date with future content. Signing off.